Hi, I'm AJ McNitt, and I'd like to invite you to answer a few questions that I've been asking myself for a while. And that is, are you tired of the burden and grief that you go through because you may be working at a job that you can't stand, that's driving you crazy? You just hate going to work every day. You're starting to look for something different because it's, quite frankly, just torture. Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there doing that, and I was doing it at one time. And you know what? You need to find something that you really enjoy and you really love, because if you find something that you really love, it's really not like working anymore. And what you really want is that freedom that comes with having financial freedom, having the time and the energy that you need to do other things that are going to make you happy. That's the path that we all want. Those are the questions that we all want to answer. And so the questions that I'm asking you today is that, do you want those things for yourself? If you do, there is a possible change that needs to be made. And the change that I'm talking about is a new mindset. It's something that over the past 2 years I've been basically studying and contemplating on what makes people get in a position where they will not move or not change. And it's because of fear and worry and the burden that's on top of them. And in order to get away from that burden, you have to make a change in your life. It has to be regenerated from within. And I found that when I did that, then things started to move, things started to change for me. I was able to imagine a way to find that financial freedom. And you know, most people say, well, oh, that's fine and dandy, but how do I go about doing it? Well, probably the same way I went about doing it. I started thinking, what can I do out there? What's really, you know, the up and coming thing? Well, almost everybody says the internet. Well, I have to agree. I think the internet's great. There's a huge amount of leverage that can be gained from using the internet to advertise your product or your business, or if you want to start a new business, which is basically what I'm asking you today. Is it possible that you want to start a new business? You want to be able to have that new car, that new house, that boat that you've been dying for all these years? Well, those things are basically just the results of having made a happy decision to really do the work and get on with your life and make that mindset change. Now, if you think about changing, think about this. The only thing that's really constant in life is change. And so the faster that we can contemplate that and get up to speed on it, and we do what needs to be done in order to synchronize with that, then that mindset's what we're talking about. Once you do that, then you have to start looking around and you say, well, okay, I'm making a mindset, I want to change, I want to start that journey. Well, today's a good day to start it. Now, the internet is a great place to go for all these things, but there again, there's a huge amount of information out there, and you can look and look and look, but you really need to have somebody kind of direct you, put you in the right pathway, and to give you some technical information. If you're watching this, you're probably watching it on a computer, so you're about halfway there, but you say, well, I don't know that much about the computer, and I don't know how to do a website, and I don't know how to do all these things. Well, that's immaterial, because everybody starts at some point. And I can tell you right now, I thought I was going to have an easy time because I knew quite a bit about computers, but it isn't only computers, it's marketing, and it's some of the other things that come into play. And that's where we need the guidance and the understanding and the strategies that it takes to really get something out of the internet. Whatever you put in, you can get back, but you have to do it with a good strategy. Now, the leverage that I wanted from the internet was I wanted those millions and millions of people that were looking for what it was that I wanted to help them with. And so I started looking, and what I did is I started with a thing called the black box. And it's a business plan, it's a business in a box that basically takes you step by step and tells you everything that you need to know. And what I would like to do is offer you the opportunity to look into it a little bit further. At the bottom of this video, there's going to be a button that you can just press, and it'll take you to a lovely website that will explain everything that I've been talking about in much more depth than I could do, and much better actually. But that's the whole program. You see, what there is knowledge and wisdom and a community, and there's videos, and there's knowledge, I mean there's articles that you can read, and there's a pathway that you can follow. That's what you're looking for. That's what you need to start your business on the internet. Now today is the best day to start changing. Today is the best day to start your journey. I hope that you make the decision to do so, and I hope that you do it today. I'll see you on the other side.